I have used the Flasher 2.0 from Nood for the last 8 weeks, and I'm here today to show you my results. If you're new to my channel, I just wanted to say hi, I'm Kathy. I'm really glad that you're here. I normally post a lot of dressing room try-ons and shop with me videos, so if that is something that you are interested in, I hope you will subscribe and check out my other videos as well. In my Nood unboxing video, which I posted a few weeks ago, I talked about the device and used it for the first time, so make sure you check out that one if you have not already. And in this video, we're going to be talking about some of the claims that Nood makes about this device. Are they true? Are they not true? And I'm also going to show you my results. So the treatment plan for the Flasher 2.0 says to use the device 2 times a week at an intensity of either 6 or 7. 7 is the highest that it goes to. So the very first time I used it, which was in my unboxing video, I did it on a level 1 just to make sure that my skin didn't have any adverse effects. And then after that point, I started using it on a level 7, so the highest. Since it says to use it twice a week, I decided to use it every 3 days just for consistency, and I could only find it saying this on this little tracker card that they sent me, but it does say make sure you pass over each area 3 times, which that leads me to the first claim that they make. On their website, it says that the average treatment time per area is 10 minutes. And then on the back of the box that it came in, it has more specific times for each specific area of the body. I would say that the time listed on here is semi-close to accurate, although I would say it's accurate for only 1 pass over the area, and they said that we should be doing it 3 times over. I would say my armpit time is pretty accurate, 2 minutes, so 6 minutes total doing 3 passes over. But for legs, I did only 1 leg, and I only did it from the knee down, and to do 3 passes would take at least 30 minutes. So that is 10 minutes per pass, but I only did 1 leg, and I only did half of my leg. Mostly my issue with this is just that if they're gonna tell me that I need to go over each area 3 times in order to see results, they need to actually give me a realistic treatment time. Otherwise, I have unrealistic expectations about how long this is actually going to take every day that I do it. I used the device on my armpit, on 1/2 of 1 leg, on my face, and on my bikini line, and between having to shave all of those areas and using the device, it took me over an hour every time, and that's a pretty big time commitment. Another claim that Nood makes about this device is that it is painless, and I would say that this is partially true, but not entirely true. So in the instructions, it says to press the device firmly over your skin at a 90-degree angle. But my main question about this that I'm curious about is, does it have to be fully flush against your skin to work, to be effective? Using it on my legs, I would say there's no problem keeping it flush against my skin. It doesn't hurt at all. It was totally fine. But with my armpits aren't perfectly flat. And so it kind of felt sometimes like when I would press it firmly against it, then the skin that's on like the inside of the device would be closer to the laser, and then it would hurt. It also did hurt on my face and my bikini line, despite most of it being relatively flat. But then any areas that are not very flat, I had to be really careful not to burn myself. So this leads to a question regarding the claim that this device can be used anywhere that hair grows, including Brazilian. If this device only works when it's like perfectly flush against your skin, I don't really see how that would work down there. Not to mention, based on my experience in other areas, it would be very painful down there. One other very questionable thing I noticed on Nood's website was that when I filmed my unboxing video, I had a screenshot of the reviews in it. At the time, that was taken on August 2nd, and they had 614 reviews on their website with an average of 4.39 stars out of 5. And at the time of filming this video, their average review has gone up to 4.83 stars out of 5. But they only have 480 reviews, which is super sketch. To me, the only explanation for that is that they've been deleting negative reviews, which does not exactly scream, I'm a trustworthy brand. So let's get into the results. Nood claims on their website that you should be able to start seeing results after 2 to 3 weeks, because I believe at that point the growth is mostly being slowed down. And then after 6 to 8 weeks, there should be permanent results. So here's my leg before I started. This is with, I think, between 3 and 5 days of growth. And here's my leg after 3 weeks of using the device every 3 days. I think it's kind of difficult to see some of these results in photos, but I do very well remember that there was definitely a lot of hair growth still at this point at 3 weeks, but I think kind of what we're seeing is that the growth was slowed down a little bit. And here's my leg after 5 weeks of using the device. At this point, I was kind of feeling like, I think it's working, I hope it's working. It seems like there's maybe less hair, but I'm not entirely sure. It could just be in my mind, but I think it's doing something. And here is a picture of my leg this morning. So this is after 8 weeks of using it, and I let my hair grow for a week. And so you can see there's definitely way less hair. There also definitely is some hair still. I'll put a couple of other photos up that really show that, especially you can see it against the white backdrop. That shows it pretty well, that there definitely still is hair there, but I do think that it's a lot less. So I think it's safe to say that it definitely is working on my legs. The hair is not all gone, but it's definitely doing something. And presumably if I keep using it, all the hair would go away. So that is really exciting for me to see, but I can already tell you this next round of results is not going to be quite as great. So my armpits, here is the picture of my armpit before. Again, I think this is like 3 days of growth. And here's the after picture after using it for 3 weeks. I don't really see much of a difference between these two photos. And here it is after 5 weeks of using the device. Again, I'm not seeing a whole lot changing here. And here's my picture taken from this morning. So this is after using the device for 8 weeks, and then I did let my armpit hair grow out for about a week, and there is still a lot of hair there. With it not really working on my underarm hair, this does kind of show you though how long my hair should have been on my legs because of how long it was on my underarms. So it is definitely slowing the growth on my legs still as well, because the hairs that were there on my legs were definitely not as long as the hair that I have under my arms. So it seems like it's working on my legs. I don't know why, but it doesn't really seem like it's working on my underarms, and my face and my bikini line were kind of the same way as my armpits, where I kind of thought sometimes it was working, but there's definitely still a lot of hair. My husband Jacob also used this device on a small area just to be another test subject for me, and he thought maybe it was slowing the hair growth down, but he didn't notice much actual reduction of the hair, like the hair being gone, so he was kind of iffy on it also. So do I think that the Flasher 2.0 from Nood holds up to all of the things that Nood is claiming? No. Do I think that this device works? Partially, yes, it kind of works. I mean, it seems to be working on my legs, but it also didn't work in other areas. I'm not sure why there would be that inconsistency, so yes, it partially works. So I think I'm gonna keep using it once or twice a month, but I am gonna take a break from it over the holidays. I'm honestly kind of tired of using it. It just takes a lot of time, and I didn't even do my whole body. I'm also kind of curious if in that month that I take off, will the hair start to regrow, or is it actually permanent? So let me know if you would want me to make an update video in a few months or so to let you know how it's going. Well, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any experience with laser hair removal, I would love to hear your experience down in the comments if you would like to share. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. If you would like to see more videos from me, make sure you are subscribed down below. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. That was early, but bye!